Hello, it's me, Mary C. I'm coming to you to let you know that I have another video here for you where I am going to dehydrate apples and bananas, but it's a little old. You'll see when I start talking about the election. Sorry, but
Howdy,
here it is.
folks. This is me, Mary C. I'm coming to you today because I'm saying quickly, but we're going to see how quickly it's going to be because my Elder IL, is live right now, and I don't want to miss too much. I know I can go back and listen to it um, because it will be recorded, but I still like to be on it live. So that's why I say this is going to be quickly done. I am in the process, while I'm listening to uh, the Father's message today, I am also dehydrating apples, and I'm going to dehydrate some bananas today. So um, that's what I figured I'd come to you today and share how I go about doing that. And I'll come back in just a few minutes to take you a little bit further into that. Okay, so I'm back now and I'm in the kitchen, and as you can see here, I've got a basket full of apples, and I have some that are right here. So it's about 3 pound bag, and I have about 3 bags of apples. And as you can see, my overly ripe bananas, I don't like to throw anything away, so I'm not going to. Um, I am going to take those overly ripe bananas. I'm going to slice them up pretty good, and they're going to go on the dehydrator as well. So that's what my plan is to do today. And as you can see, I've got a little bitty old-fashioned peeler there. So I'm taking the skins off the apples, and then I'm going to slice them in thin slices, and then they're going to go on my dehydrator, as you can see right there. I've got some things that I'm kind of working on. I have a couple of seeds that I'm trying to preserve, and my hibiscus flowers just came in, so that's what you see, that silver there, that silver bag. But and the kitchen is somewhat of a mess today, but hey, I'm working in it. It's a living home. I live here, so uh, I I make a mess, I clean it up. So it is what it is. But I just wanted to share with you um, the process that I'm going through to dehydrate these apples. Each one will be peeled, and then they will be sliced into somewhat thin slices. I have a tool to do this with, and I'll show it to you in a little bit. But it just doesn't, it seems to slip quite a bit, and it's more of a headache than it has been a help. I did find a second one that I found at a resale place and a resale thrift store, and I should probably pull that out to see if it works better than the one that I actually ordered from one of the home, what was it, maybe Bed Bath and Beyond uh, home goods kind of store, because the one that I bought, just it does not work very well at all, and it could be user error for all I know. But anyway, so I'm kind of doing it on the manual right now, but it would be quicker if I did use the tool. I'll show you the tool, like I said, in a little bit. So again, I will come back when I get to the next step. Okay, you ready to see how this works? I was telling you about these two machines that I got to peel the apples and to core them. I'm going to take this one up and turn it around so you can kind of see it. But it has a blade here to peel it, and then this blade here will core it. So you pierce the apple with this part here, and then you use this as rotary to go ahead and bring it over to the blades, and then it begins to do the cut for you. So I'm going to turn it back around, but you know what? Let me see if I can change this, because that's not going to peel it. We want to peel it. And I think I have to unscrew this or something like that in order to get this to work as a peeler. But we're not going to worry about that for right now. So this is the one that I did get from the thrift store, and I kind of like it a little bit better than I like mine. That I bought at, like I said, probably Bed Bath and Beyond, someplace like that. So anyhow, I'm gonna get this stuck back on down to the stove top. There we go, so that it's stable. And then I got two apples here to kind of show you, and you'll probably see, like I said, hopefully this one will work. And if it just means that I have to peel this one, then I will go with that. You know what I think I'm gonna do is, I think since I got one almost peeled, I'm gonna go with this one here, because it is, for the most part, it is peeled. Don't judge me. I'm gonna do a little bit more peeling because it's a little bit left. So, and then I'm gonna try this, but I'm gonna do that one unpeeled, and see what happens. Usually it slips around, makes me mad, more work than what it's really worth, and so I'm sure there's probably a better way to do this, manually, but it is what it is. Okay, so, got this. We got this. All right. A little bit better than nothing, right? Okay, so, move my garbage over to the side, and my little peeler, and you'll see that I'm going to take this and stick it into the butt end of my apple, trying to get to the core area. So, I got it in there like that, and then I'm going to release this guy here, so we get up a little closer to the other blade, and then we start doing our turn and see if it starts to do the peel for you, or if it's gonna just tear everything to pieces, smithereens. All right, to kind of give you an idea what it looks like. Not the best, but it did core it, and this side of there, gave me spirals. But these spirals, to me, I don't know if you can see that. Let me come a little closer. There you go. They're still kind of thick. I don't really want them that thick. So that's why I was saying that this thing is more of a headache than anything else. It does cut it. It does core it, which I love the coring part. You see, it did core it really, really well. So that part's not a problem. I'm going to try this one here. Now, this one works a little backwards. This one I like because everything is on this side. So the safety for making sure that this stays suctioned to the counter is on the opposite side from me. And the same thing for the release to bring this guy back is on the opposite side. So to me, it's kind of backwards. But anyhow, or maybe I should turn it this way. But I'm a right-handed person, so this is actually, it doesn't work for me. But we'll try it this way. We'll try it. So I'm going to take this, see if I can get it to stay in place. It looks pretty good so far. Throw an apple in here. I'm going to take this off, the stem off. Find the butt end of the apple. See if I can stick it in here. Get it somewhat straight. There we go. And then push it in. And you got to be careful with this because there are blades all over it. So I'm kind of trying to get that apple in there pretty good so it doesn't really fall off as the world turns. All right, so okay, we're gonna see what happens with this bad fella. This is the one that normally gives me like grief. So let's see if it decides it wants to work today. See, it already is starting to bend out, and I don't know if that's a good thing. We're gonna see. Come on, baby.
Let's see if we can get you to work. And it is peeling, so that's a good thing. It did peel, and it looks like it's going to make a liar out of me. Look at that, would you? I might let me get a little closer. The slices are a little bit more uniform. It did core it, and as you can see, it it took the peels off. It took a little bit more from the peels than I would take off if I were using a knife. But hey, I've got 3 bags full of apples to do. So we might try this. We might try it again. Like I said, it gave me so much grief the time I used it beforehand that I just decided it wasn't worth it. Just go ahead and cut it up. So I think I might go ahead and go back to my old one. But so we're going to take these slices. I'm going to probably rinse them off real good. And then once they are rinsed, I will cut them so they look like this. Let me show you one. So they kind of look like a ring. And once they're in the ring shape like that, I just break them off with my fingers. Once they're in rings like that, I will sit them on the dehydrator just like this in these ring shapes and dry them. And when they dry, oh, they're delicious. It's better than candy. Better than candy. So that's what I'm working on right now. And again, I have those really, really ripe bananas. They're soft. I'm going to take and slice them in nice slices. They'll go on the dehydrator as well. So this way you don't have to, you won't lose anything. You don't have to worry about your fruit going bad. You have something healthy to snack on. Hey, it's a win-win. So I hope your day is going really, really well. What I will do after I have everything all done is I will upload some images of the finished product for you all. But this is me, Mary C, coming to you again with another way to preserve some of your food and make sure that it's long terms for storage, because the times that we're in right now, we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. We know what the Heavenly Father has said to expect. Those things we know. But from day to day, with the election coming up, and with the way so much hate evolves, especially here in the United States, we don't know um, if we're going to have to bunker down here with the COVID-19, with the I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Probably shouldn't say this group, the P boys. Let's just say that the P boys have put a threat out there that if their candidate, and I'm not going to say which one it is, but if their candidate does not win, there's going to be a civil war. And then they also said that if their candidate wins, there's going to be a civil war. So my thought on that is they just want to fight. They don't understand and don't realize that war is ugly, and people die, and they're wanting to fight. They're wanting to shed blood. But you know what? The Father has something for them. But that being said, we may have to bunker down. The numbers are not going down with this COVID. People really aren't taking it that serious. It's been going on since early part of this year, and I don't know about you, but it's finally come close to home. No one in my family has come down with COVID. However, I have close friends who are dealing with it right now. So it's nothing to play with. It is real. The numbers are going up. They're doing crazy things like sending kids back to school. Restaurants are still open. You know, I
my thought is they're trying to kill us, but I can't really say that either. But it did. um, but just to just to get back with you and stay on track. Try to. That's my what is it that the kids say? Um, ADHD. Um, that's my ADHD showing up. I really don't have ADHD, but I act like I do sometimes. I'm not claiming it because my father is a mighty father. That was just a joke, people. That was just a joke. So, if you like the ideas that I am coming up with to help you with preserving your food um, so that they have a longer shelf life, let me know in the comments section. If you have suggestions on something you would like to see me talk about or do, uh, put that in the comments section as well. If you want me to talk about the Father above, I can do that too. I can do that all day. You may not want to. You may not want that. Anyhow, I'm gonna get back to this. Um, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it. Um, we better get ready. We better get prepared. Make sure you have food on hand. Make sure you have, whether it's canned goods, um, box goods, whatever. Make sure you have food on hand. Make sure you have water on hand. Um, Water for drinking, water for cleaning, water for whatever your needs may be. For not just for yourself, but for your family as well. Um, I think we're going to need it. I really do. I think we're going to need it. So stay prayed up, my family. I love you. We'll chat again some other time. Okay, I'm back before I actually have the end result done. But I'm here for a reason. A couple of things. I finished up filling up the dehydrators. Both of them are full with the bananas and the apples. I did. I started with 3 bags of 3 pound bags, 3 of them of the apples, and this is what I have left. I have 6 nice-sized apples left, and I'll probably use those for something else. Put them in oatmeal, or who knows what I'll do with them. Smoothies. Got my seeds from the apples. I saved those to the side. But let me show you what I have here. These are all, not the cores, but these are all the peels. Peels, and there's some little bit of the apple meat in there too. So we got the peels, and we got a little bit of the apple meat. If it was something that was, had turned colors a little bit, but still good. So, guess what I'm going to do? I am going to make apple jelly with the apple peels. So, nothing but the cores will actually go in the garbage. So, I just wanted to come back and show you that. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably make the jelly right away. This will probably get frozen. And when I make the jelly, maybe I'll bring you guys back to show you what I will do in order to transfer this from being apple peels to some delicious apple jelly. So I will come back tomorrow because I'm going to give the apples and the bananas about 24 hours to dehydrate and dry everything out. It may need a little bit longer than that because these apple slices were somewhat thick. We'll see. But when they are dried and ready to be packaged for the shelf, I will come back and show you then the finished product. Until then, be blessed.
Back with a few before and after pictures. I have some images here of the apples before they're dried out. Some of them turn a little yellow, but that's okay. No worries. They're still good. And here are the bananas uh, sliced up and ready to go. I had a few trays of that. And I'm going to show you this is the end result. I am going to preserve them and keep them in the glass jars. But these are a sweet treat. You will love them. Let me know if you try this and let me know what you think. Good being with you again. Subscribe, like, and share. This is me, Mary C.